Hey guys, Stephanie Boulay here, registered dietitian for Coastline, and my friend Mike invited me over to his house today because he had some extra corn and some tomatoes, and I'm going to a summer barbecue later and I have the perfect salad that I want to make. Come join me. I can't beat a fresh tomato like this. You want them to have a nice aroma to them. They should be plump, they should be juicy. You know, and if you don't have a garden, you can always go to one of your local farmers markets because they are up and booming right now. Mike has these little tomatoes. I want to add these to my salad as well. He told me that they're called Juliette's. Don't think I've ever had one of these before. These are going to go great in our salad. Mike gave me plenty of tomatoes, so I have enough for friends and family to share. But come on back with me to my house. I'm going to go make us a summer salad. Hey guys, I'm back at my house, and now I'm going to prepare for you a wonderful, nutritious summer salad. Now, a lot of times we think salads that just have lettuce in them, but this is going to have a whole bunch of different vegetables. It's yummy, delicious, and so incredibly easy to make. It's a tomato, cucumber, avocado salad. Now, I'm going to start with the tomatoes that I got from Mike's garden. And these tomatoes are so colorful, they're plump, they're juicy, and they're going to go absolutely perfect in this salad. So I'm going to start by cutting these bad boys in half. There we go. And of course, always make sure that you have sharp utensils. That's so important. So right before cutting tomatoes, I always try and sharpen my knives right before I use them. It's just a good practice, you know. Okay. So you can do big chunks, you can do little chunks. It's totally up to you. And whenever you're buying produce from the store, I was talking about this a little bit earlier when I was in Mike's garden, you want to make sure that there's no bruising to it, that the skin is intact. You want to make sure that it's nice and colorful, and anything that's fresh will have a nice aroma to it. So that's something that's important as well. Okay, I'm going to cut up another one here for you. You know, and with what's happening now is sometimes we're not able to get all the ingredients that we want, you know, and that's okay. That's okay, you know, we're all limited in what we can buy. So whatever's available, you can do just cherry tomatoes if you wanted. You know, any kind of tomato would work for this recipe. Okay. Almost done. So simple and so easy. Okay, so I'm going to cut my little Juliette tomatoes. They smell incredible. They really, really do. I'd never had a Juliette tomato before. I had mentioned that this morning when I was at Mike's house. And they're very meaty. They're great for canning too. So for any of you who like to do canning, I got a lot of extra at Mike's today, and my mother-in-law does canning, so I think I'm going to bring some on over to her. Okay, so these are going to go right on in here, and now I'm going to add some red onion to my salad. If you don't like the taste of the onions, because you know they can have an intense flavor to them, you can always do a scallion or a chive, which doesn't have that much of a strong onion flavor to it. And again, if you want to keep big chunks, you can keep big chunks. If you want to chop it up real small, you absolutely can. In this salad, I like to have some bigger chunks in here. All right, so I'm just going to chop these in half. You know, and I tell people that whenever you're eating food, it should just be so vibrant, so full of color. Beets are one of my favorites. You know, and for those of you who cook a lot with beets, you know that as soon as you cut open into a beet, I mean, it just stains your hands. So crazy, right? right? It's really, really an intense color. And all of that wonderful color is getting absorbed into your body. There's so many different antioxidants in there. It's so, so, so good. So try to get as much color as you can into your diet. So I have my avocado here. So how I like to do it is I just cut all the way around as you saw. You twist, and then the pit will be right there. So we can just take that out. Okay. I love avocados. I literally will put avocados in anything and everything. Let me use my scissor knife here. Anything and everything. I'll smush them up. I'll add them into grilled cheeses. I put them into salads. If I'm doing tacos, I have them as part of a side, you know, to add to your tacos. I pretty much find every excuse. I have them into smoothies. I have them into everything. They're really high in fat, yes, but they're high in those heart healthy fats that we want to try and get in every day. So whenever I can, I try to add avocados in. If I can have an avocado 3 or 4 times a week, I am happy. And they're also incredibly high in fiber too, so fruits and vegetables are so good for the body in so many different ways. Okay, so here is my avocado. Okay, so next I'm going to add my cucumber. I'm going to do about half of cucumber. English cucumbers are actually one of my favorite cucumbers, and especially for this salad that I'm making. It's not all of those seeds, it's not as watery, so it's not going to add more moisture water to my salad here. So I'm just going to use half, like I said. Chop them. And I find too that with the English cucumbers, they don't have that wax that you can find on some of the other ones because they've been sprayed with pesticides and different things like that. So the English cucumbers actually don't have that. So that's one of the reasons why I love them so much. So I don't have to scrub and try and get all that wax off my vegetables. Okay. Now I wasn't going to add corn to my salad, but when I got to Mike's, he offered me some. I said, you know what the heck? So I already boiled my corn. And I gotta tell you, I already had a sneak peek of this corn. And it was so delicious. It was so, so, so good. So I'm just gonna add some in. It'll add a different texture to the salad. And again, it gives it a little bit more color too. All right. Adding this on here, crumble it up. You know, and feel free to add, take away. If you have some watermelon, you can add some watermelon to this salad. Any kind of fruit will do, but apples would be a nice addition to this as well. Peppers. The sky is the limit. And especially with how hot it's been, we all need a nice, refreshing salad, a nice summer salad to share with everybody. Okay. All right, so this looks good over here. So now I'm going to start on the dressing that's going to go over this, okay? So I have a couple of tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. You can always add the salt or omit the salt. It's totally your call. Some pepper. I've been trying to add more pepper into my cooking. I haven't always been the biggest pepper fan, but you know, all the great chefs use pepper. So I've been challenging myself in this quarantine time. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start incorporating some more pepper into my cooking. Try to sophisticate my palate a little bit more, if you will. Okay, so I'm going to add some lemon zest to this. Put that on in there. It's really going to brighten up the salad for sure. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice as well. Now, if you don't have fresh lemon juice, that's fine. You can always just, I always have those, the little squirts of lemon. Okay, squeeze some. Just need a couple of tablespoons, nothing too crazy. Okay. And then I'm gonna add some fresh cut garlic to this. I love garlic. It's so good for your gut. So, so good. So the bacteria, you have both good bacteria in your gut. I know, isn't that nice to talk about? Dietitians love talking about the gut because that's where the food, you know, has the greatest impact. The bacteria love, the good bacteria love to munch on onions and garlic, stuff that has a lot of fiber in there. So we want to try and give our gut as much fiber as we can. And I gotta tell you, this salad right here is so high in fiber. It's got about 10 grams of fiber per serving. Woohoo! So now I'm gonna add my 2 cloves of fresh garlic. All that extra garlicky goodness in there. Okay, now I'm just gonna mix my dressing here. It smells incredible. Oh, the garlic, the lemon, it's absolutely delicious. All right, so before I add this dressing in, I'm gonna add in some fresh herbs. So I have, I was hoping that the store would have a little bit more variety while I was there, but you know, due to everything that's been so limited, I got some mint, which actually I'm very happy about. I'm very, very happy. I was looking for basil, but they didn't have basil at the store today, so I got some fresh mint. I was hoping that Mike would have some fresh herbs in his garden today, but he didn't have fresh herbs, which is, it's okay, Mike. It's okay. I forgive you. All right, this is really gonna brighten up our salad here. Ah, I can't wait to eat this. I'm so excited. Okay, and then next I'm gonna add a little bit of parsley as well. Again, any herbs will do. And if you don't have fresh herbs, you can just as easily add dry herbs. Okay, I'm gonna add this. Okay. Now I'm going to add our dressing. Here we go. And how easy was that? Simple, delicious, full of flavor, full of color. I'm going to give you guys a close look so you can see. Hold on. You have to see this. Look at this beautiful salad. Look at the color, the beautiful red from the tomatoes, the green from the avocado, the yellow from the corn. Oh my goodness. This looks so delicious. Well, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. Stay tuned for more episodes for Cooking Healthy with Coastline.